Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is the KPLR Channel 11.2 hour here on the Big 550 KTRS. And if you're watching us on TV or watching us at stltoday.com or ktrs.com, you're seeing us broadcasting outside of our studios in front of a giant Clydesdale. If you're listening to us on the radio, well, this is a kind of a treat for you because we all associate Clydesdales with Anheuser-Busch and St. Louis, but believe it or not, there's a Clydesdale sale going on, and you can buy your own Clydesdale, believe it or not. A couple of minutes here with Dave Hennon. Dave, you co-chair the National Clydesdale Show, and how is it going to work this weekend? People will be able to bid on Clydesdales?
Correct, yes. Every year, the Clydesdale Breeders of the United States host a National Clydesdale sale. This year, we're fortunate enough to have it here in Lake St. Louis. We'll have about 100 head of Clydesdales for sale, and we also have on April 23rd, it'll be an educational day. We'll have seminars, equine-type seminars. Friday morning, we'll have a tax sale that will have all kinds of horse-drawn equipment, a huge selection of Anheuser-Busch collectibles. And then Saturday mornings, 9 o'clock sharp, we're going to start selling Clydesdales.
Tell us about this Clydesdale we have here in front of us.
Yeah, this is General. He's a 6-year-old Clydesdale gelding. He stands right at about 18.3 hands at the wither, which would be the tallest part of him, you know, when he has his head down. He weighs approximately 2,300 pounds, and he's just a cool guy, gentle giant.
Standing next to this horse, to this Clydesdale, it's massive. I mean, I don't think people realize how big these Clydesdales really are.
Right, you don't until you can stand next to them, and that's why they are so popular and why everybody loves them, just because they are so massive and huge, but yet they're just like kittens. They have the personality plus to be around. What's
the average? I mean, what would the general, a horse like this, go for? What's the general cost?
You know, we had a record-breaking sale last year. JFP Equine, the gentleman Jim Poole that brought General here for us this year, he brought $60,000 last year. The ballpark range is anywhere from $5,000 to $30,000 is more the norm.
Do you have to raise them and or treat them and or house them differently than you would a more traditional horse?
No, it's, you know, a horse is a horse, really.
Of course.
Yeah, exactly. But, you know, you'd think with their size that they would eat, you know, a tremendous amount more than like a quarter horse or a saddle horse. They really don't. Their, you know, metabolism is much lower, and obviously everything needs to be just a shade bigger. Their stall, you know, but other than that, it's just taking care of every other horse.
Do you ride them like you would a regular horse?
Sure, you can ride them. A lot of people ride them for pleasure, trails. You know, they show Western English, all the disciplines, some hunter jumper. You know, driving is what they've been bred for, but everybody rides them.
What anything special you have to do with the hair and the feet?
Well, the hair, you know, if you want to keep it pretty like General's here, you know, it's a little bit of maintenance, just like, you know, anybody that has a hairstyle. But it's their natural hair, so it's really not that hard to maintain. The shoe and the feet look really, really big. Yeah, they're large. Yeah, he probably wears like a size 9 shoe. And then we have the leather pad underneath just to give him some support for when he walks on the street. General, what do you think? He wants to eat the microphone. All right, so how many of these Clydesdales do you have for sale? Well, we'll have right at 100 horses to sell on Saturday. And where do we go? How do we get tickets and all that stuff? Well, it's a free admission. So you can just show up. It's Lake St. Louis, the National Equestrian Center in Lake St. Louis. General, anything else you want to say to the people of St. Louis? He really likes me, or he really doesn't like me. What a really well-behaved horse, though, right? I mean, just a really well-behaved horse. All right, it's the it's the co-chair of the National Clydesdale Show, Dave Hennon, selling about 100 Clydesdale. Your chance to own a Clydesdale. Any Anheuser-Busch products come with a sale of a Clydesdale? No, no. You'd have to buy that at your local liquor store. All right. Thanks for coming in. Thank you. You got it. All right. There you go. My first interview of a horse here on the Big 550, KTRS and KPLR Channel 11. Let's head it. I'll send it back to myself in the studio. How about that? Now I have to go run up and finish the show. Broadcasting outside live
here on KPLR Channel 11. Anything else, General? Anything else? All right, a very, very nice breath too. I must say, very, very good breath. All right, good. All right, here we are, Big 550 KTRS.
This is McGraw Live on KPLR 11.2 STL.